7-9. It's a goal. It's a goal.
It's a beautiful evening. Welcome to Sports Extraordinary on Atlantic Television Network. My name is Ekpo Temple. On the show this evening, we take the resignation of Gareth Southgate, the manager of the English national team. We also take a look at club football, where Kylian Mbappe has been unveiled formally to the fans of Madrid. The big question is, what next now for him? And Manchester United are on the losing start to the pre-season campaign. Details of this and many more will be yours in our jiffy.
Corruption not in my country.
Why you just dey jack us up and down like this now?
I hope nobody carry belle.
Why you ask oh?
Because this road where they see so, it no guarantee safe delivery.
We just dey vote for government, but we not get good governance.
At all.
Road so e no dey. Light o.
Hello?
Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay. No vex. Now my phone be like that. Hello?
Are you there?
Scoring on for this particular one. Not more than 90 athletes will be part of this particular one this year in all the sports that Nigeria will be represented at the Paris Olympic Games. Away from that now, let's talk about massive preparation. And I'm just wondering, what next now after the there, and of course in the area of the Spaniard, Rafael Nadal, I don't know if this injury concern will allow him to participate.
It's a big one for Rafael Nadal, but then I think he's gradually winding down his career, but then he would have loved to do that in a more fashionable manner, in a more, good way, by leaving the stage on a very high to cut costs for some team out there. I mean, any team that get to win the Nigerian Premier Football League, you just go home with a sum of 150 million naira. Then if you actually cap, but then we are still keeping our fingers crossed. Maybe as the day goes by, we'll get to hear, the confirmation of, the action or decision they have taken, whether to go for a bridge league or not. But then one thing is very certain, that the league will kickstart come August.
Come August, and of course we'll keep our finger crossed. I'll bring you more when that news breaks, and of course the Trust Social will be following that particular one to see to the conclusion. A lot of person thinks that the economic crunch, Nigeria is a peculiar one, and also requires peculiar, measures, to align with it, which it is a good one. But then you look at, is it football wise, is it the best? Can we get the best?
Just concluded season seems to be one of the best seasons in the history of the Nigerian Premier Football League, in terms of organization, in terms of the management, in terms of the referees' performance, and in terms of the monetary reward, in terms of sponsorship. Positivity, haven't seen what the Benga Elegbeleye was able to do so far for this season. But then going for the Bridge League, I think, is not a good idea. We should consolidate on the gain, that we've seen actually from the just concluded season, because there's a whole lot of positivity to be done, the just concluded season, with whether to go for an Bridge League or not, because over time it is very clear, going by statistics and record, going by evidence, the Abridged League for me is a no-no. I think
for the foundation, the Marketer Foundation,
and with broadcast support from Atlantic Television Network.
What do you want to buy?
Potato.
Small baskets. I want plantain. But why your plantain can't hard like this?
The outside hard. Inside there, it is very soft.
Madam, wallahi, make her no buy. Make her show you something. What? What's in this one? Madam?
Became a runner-up at Euros in 2020 European Championship that was played in 2021. He also got to the quarterfinals of the World Cup last 2 years, and then, of course, got to the finals again this year. So in the last 5 years, you can see that Gareth Southgate has really changed the narrative of the side. This is one man who has played 102 games. He won 60. I think he won 61 games, drawn 24 and lost 17. Scored 213 goals and also considered 72 goals with a win ratio of 59%. He's the first manager after Sir has been able to achieve. You ask yourself a lot. He's the third manager after Walter Wattenbooth.
Game changers. You need to bring them in at most 20 minutes before the end of the match, where you are also down. Bring in some of those players and they will come and make the... You see the changes that he made in the last 2 games. When he was able to bring Oli Watkins, he saw how he came in and did the magic against, the Netherlands. And Harry Kane has been on the pitch all this while without being able to muster a single shot on target. But when he made the right substitution at the right time, Oli Watkins had the net, and that is how they got into the final. In the final against the La Rojas, talking about the Spanish national team, you expected and you were down by a lone goal. You have game changers in the bench. He was unable. Why? Because